I'm Nicholas Fearn. You could probably tell from the accent, I'm from South Wales, and I'm a freelance tech journalist. And I started out writing from a young age. When I was about 12, 13, when I was diagnosed with autism, I set up a tech blog. My career shifted a bit. I started out reviewing, gadgets and everything, and most of my career now is kind of the more B2B end of tech. I'm usually writing about cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, and I kind of, as a tech journalist, I love being able to kind of like dig into a new tech, or the buzzwords, so to speak, and to show, whether like it's actually making an impact. It's always really cool to speak to organizations and businesses actually using this technology and benefiting from it. Uh, Literally like 2 days ago, I wrote a piece around how General Motors is using artificial intelligence, like on the production line and everything, and for business insider. So that type of piece where I'm actually showing that technology can have tangible impacts is what I enjoy. But if I had to choose something that I'm most passionate about, I'm very vocal about mental health, being autistic and everything, suffer with depression. I love covering, I love to have the chance to write about autism, mental health, and finding a way that technology can help as well. When I'm pitching stuff to editors, I'm always reading the news, finding a way that I can maybe analyse a big news piece. So I think that hooking it to the news agenda is going to make sure that what I'm pitching to editors is, current, and everything. But yeah, I do enjoy having the chance to pitch things, as I said, about someone living with autism and stuff like that. Like I did a piece last year for the Metro where I had the opportunity to test out a AI therapy service, which obviously I had a lot of I was skeptical over it, and then I ended up using it for a month, and then I pitched the story to the Metro about maybe a piece around I spent a month with a AI mental health therapist. This is what happened, so having the chance to use a technology like that and apply it to my own life. Obviously, when you're writing for a big newspaper, you find something that will need to have more of a general appeal. So the difference tends to be that, if I'm writing for Computer Weekly, they're gonna, you assume that the reader is going to understand the technical jargon, whereas, when you're writing more for the FT or a newspaper, where it's more of a general audience, it's having to explain things in simple terms. And I think that's the most important thing as a journalist is making sure that, that whatever you're writing, you need to think of what the reader wants.